Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody been doing? I hope y'all can't hear all this banging going on. My husband is outside doing some construction work on the house, and he's been sawing and banging and hammering and all. He's just making all kinds of noise. And then when he's not doing that, he's talking on his phone. And I have my windows open because it's just so lovely here. The weather is beautiful, but he talks so loud on his phone that I'm sure you could hear him. Now he's drilling. So, yeah, I told him, between you hammering, drilling, sawing, and talking loud, I can't even make a video. So I've been trying to make this video. So, in this last week, my niece she's been visiting here. My niece that lost her father just here recently, a month ago. So she was here visiting. We had a really good visit, although I have to say, I didn't get much work done. So this cat, I'm telling y'all, she is just driving me crazy. She's going back and forth, trying to knock every paper I have on my desk off. But my daughter was a little bit sick while my niece was here. She's been coughing and coughing. And she gets bronchitis at least once a year. So she said it was bronchitis from her allergies draining in her throat. And she coughed and coughed. Whenever she's sick, she has to stay right out in the front room, right out in the living room. I don't know why that is, but she just feels the need to cough all over the place. So when my niece went home, she was a little bit sick. She had the sniffles. Took some Dayquil to go home with her, just to make sure that she was okay going home. And my husband, I'm starting to cough just talking about it. My husband coughed and coughed all night long. I mean, I was in a deep sleep and he just started coughing and coughing. He leaves the room, but not until I'm wide awake, So, yeah, poor guy. He stayed out for I had to go check on him and see what was going on. He made himself some tea and looked at his phone for a little while, let this coughing pass, and came back to bed. But, once your sleep is interrupted, it's hard to go back to sleep. So anyway, that's what I've been dealing with. There's always something here. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm not sick myself, so thank goodness for that. But I just haven't really gotten a lot of work done because I've been taking care of my niece, and life in general is going on. But let's talk about what's going on with Trump. So I think this document drop happened just a few hours ago. Jack Smith dropped 2,000 pages of evidence from Trump's, January 6th and all this election interference. It's all been released. Now, of course, a lot of it's been redacted, but I'm telling you, I mean, it's a lot. It's so much. And it's just going to be headline after headline after headline. That's all they're going to be talking about now. And that's why, Trump didn't want it released. They were doing their best not to get that release. They were trying somehow to stop it, but, it didn't happen. Now, we only have about 2.5 more weeks before the election, and early voting's already underway. And all they're going to be talking about is what Trump did. All the evidence that's in these 2,000 pages. So thank you, Judge Chutkan. Thank you. We're so appreciative of her. She's doing her job. Unlike that other judge, right? So, I just wanted to get in touch with my spirit guides and ask them their opinion on this and what's going to happen because I really don't like Trump, and I really want Harris to be our president. And sometimes because of my prejudices, I don't know if I'm getting a clear answer. So, I pulled some cards before I turned on this video, and I asked, is this going to sway voters to not vote for Trump? All this new information, is that going to have an effect on like people that were sitting on the fence? And yes, it's going to ensure that they don't vote for Trump. I got 100%. That is what it means. Because they're really going to see his true intentions on January 6th, and his true character. It's going to be shown through this evidence drop. And there's not going to be any doubt at all of who Trump is and what his intentions were. Also, I ask people that are unsure about Trump, is this going to, pull them in one direction? And I got the Chariot card on that, and that's about, pulling, being pulled in two different directions. And I really feel like that this is going to ensure that they completely understand exactly who Trump is and what's going on, and that, Trump, everything Trump did was for his benefit, and, to try and control people and control the situation for his benefit. So I really feel like this is going to inspire people not to vote for Trump. It's definitely going to hurt Trump. Definitely, it's going to hurt Trump. But, the people need the truth. They need to know the truth and see the truth. And they're going to have it now. They're going to have the truth. And of course, it's not a trial, but it's going to show the evidence of the trial. So, yeah. And what about Kamala going on Fox News with that Brett Beer? I don't know. I don't watch them very often, but his name was Brett. And I saw some clips of it and watched part of it here and there. But she did a great job. I thought she did a really, really solid job. And she was very firm, but she didn't act, she wasn't too defensive. She didn't attack him or anything. And she would say, in all due respect, she was very tactful the way that she handled the situation. I think she did a great job. And then early voting is underway in Georgia. And I saw that almost a million people have voted already in Georgia. I mean, that's huge. That's huge. People are, I think they're ready to move on. I really, really do. And it is really a sign that this will be a blue landslide, because women are voting a lot more than men. And if that's happening, you know why, right? Because they're trying to protect their rights. So I think this early voting is really a telltale sign of a landslide for for Harris. My husband is, can y'all hear that? Let me pause. Okay, I think he stopped. Let's see. So he's making me say things I don't want to say. So it's a landslide for Harris, not for Trump. So that's what I think is going to happen, and throughout the country. Women are coming into power. Now, this brings me to the point of the reason why I was making this video. So I did get a download and I got some information. I'm going to make a TikTok video of the download that I got this morning, but I wanted to share it with you guys also. So let me tell you what it is. So when I got this download, what I do is when I'm getting it, I'll write it out and then I'll convey it to y'all. And sometimes I read a little bit of it and sometimes I'm just remembering it. But this is how it goes, all right? Women are strong, and we have been feared throughout history because we've always been able to naturally tap into our intuition and let our hearts guide us. That saying that mother knows best, she does, because her heart is connected to her children as she lovingly guides them. During the Inquisition, women and some men were persecuted just for utilizing a gift that we all have. And not understanding this gift struck fear in men's hearts. Men could lose power, be deemed useless, if women were allowed to trust and act on the knowledge that this gift provides. To stay in power, to gain more power, men had to be seen as the end all, the powerful, the feared protector of all. And yes, women are physically weaker than men, that's true. And if you're attacked, of course you want a strong, able-bodied man to come to your defense. But the question is, how did we get in this position in the first place? Could it be that some men are just evil? Well, yes, of course. Consider that men have been misguided for centuries. But when men are guided by the heart and mind with love, kindness, compassion, there will be justice for all. And this is an exciting time we're living in. We're going to see a new era ushered in, the divine feminine era. More and more people will tune into their hearts instead of their egos. Families, communities, governments, countries will unite together. We will lift up one another. Suffering, wars, and famine will end. The divine feminine has been repressed way too long. So don't be afraid to embrace this change. I know change can be scary. It can be difficult. But this change will dramatically improve everyone's life, your family and friends' lives, and this entire earth. It's time for women to take back their God-given place in history for the future of this planet. We're called upon to share our gifts with the world. A good start would be electing president, a woman president. A one that combines kindness and compassion in all decision making. A woman that listens to her intuition, is guided by her heart, and balanced with her mind. I'm voting for peace and joy, and I'm going to be voting for Kamala Harris. So that was the message that I got that I wanted to share with you guys. This has been coming for a long, long time. This divine principle, divine feminine energy, it's been coming. So it's being ushered in, this divine era. All the writings in the religious books, women have always been gutted. All women have just been pushed out, and we're coming back in. And it's time for us to regain our place and to usher in joy, love, kindness, compassion, and change this world for a better place, this whole earth. And I hope y'all will join me, no matter which country you live in or where you live. Join all of us women and sharing our gifts with the world, and let's make this place a better place to live. Okay? All right, guys, love y'all so much. Take care. If you would like to get in touch with me, my email's down below. If you would like a reading, if you need a healing session, I've been doing a lot of healing sessions. There's a lot of turmoil going on, and a lot of people are getting sick and getting hurt. And I've just been getting a lot of, and which I love doing. I love doing healing sessions. But whatever it is you need, if you need some guidance, you need some help, you need an energy cleanse, healing session, whatever, please contact me, okay? And I'll see if I can help you. Love you. Take care. And do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. And bye for now.